How's it going, everyone? It is Liam Catterson here. This is Charmed. This is episode number 2 of season 1. Won't be a longer introduction this time, but it was more so explaining about everything in regards to how it's going to work in terms of YouTube should anything happen. So far, so good in terms of my recording perspective, because I uploaded episode 1 just to see if there would be any kind of blocks and whatnot, and so, like I said, so far so good, but you know, I've got a long way to go for this show, so something will kick my rear at some point. But no, I am looking forward to getting into this because it was a fantastic introduction. It was really, really great to gel with the characters and just the introduction to what I'm assuming will be a very, very fascinating show, and it was just very enjoyable. So it was a very, very good first impression for me, admittedly. So yeah, but looking forward to getting into this episode. So with that said, let's get into episode number 2 of season 1 for Charmed. Let's go.
I thought it was illegal to get them on your hand because of the veins.
In the States, yeah. I got it done in Tahiti.
It's a magical place.
I got a jam.
The whole point, none of us can control our powers. That's what scares me. I could panic and freeze the entire restaurant. Here he comes.
Well, let's keep it on the D-Lo before you do freeze the
There's a
restaurant.
over there wondering if I could buy you a martini or something.
Martini. Imagine that.
Shocking!
It's Alex.
Surprise! This is why you don't get tattoos in Tahiti. I'm kidding. It sucks. Just cover your tracks. Give it a shot, Prue, though. Give it a shot. Seems decent.
We didn't. You agreed. You laid down the law. There's a difference.
Look, Phoebe, our powers are not toys.
Phoebe's like,
We have to be careful.
we?
He's killed.
Who's
She's right. We don't
we?
want any more warlocks finding us.
Look, it was just a lousy premonition, that's all. Nobody died. Besides, you guys can't control your powers any better than I can.
Vampires?
Vampires? No. I was thinking more along the
Well,
lines
so
of...
when are we gonna get vampires on this
witches.
show?
Witches, huh? Let me put it to you this way. I sure wouldn't want to risk it. I gotta
Playing
go.
a risky game, to be
See you
fair.
later.
Yeah, right.
You just couldn't help ourselves. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
I know, Andy.
All we did was make love.
The chemistry was
I know,
there.
Andy.
And talk to me. Help me out here, Prue. Why'd you sneak out like that?
I did not sneak out. Right? You were asleep. I didn't want
He's
to wake you.
eavesdropping. Mind your
And I
business.
did write you a note. I just didn't.
You know, Phoebe might be lecturing you about your ability usage there, Pro.
That was strange.
A driver just called in sick. Can you do a quick delivery?
Sure. Is that guy at the bar staring at me?
A lot of guys at the bar are staring at you.
The one at the far end, tall, dark, brooding, very New York.
Sorry, no.
Very New York. Ah! He just disappeared. No, Liam is
I
skeptical.
still don't know why.
Oh my god. Wait!
Laser eyes! What the? Whoa! I knew I couldn't trust this prick.
Name it, I can identify it. Now, I may not have sought this job originally, but I do want it. And I am definitely right for it.
There you go, something to dwell upon. Definitely showcased,
You would think.
he showcased a bit of intrigue.
Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live.
Meaning,
If you go by the old school, it means put her to death. She's evil.
Yep, instilling confidence for Piper.
Big numbers.
Yeah, right, lady. You want this stuff or don't you?
4, 16, 19.
Oh man, she's gonna help them out. They're not gonna lose their house.
Today is your lucky day.
I'm gonna say that's kind of sweet.
Buy one of these lottery tickets too. Emily, that's what we're supposed to do, right?
No, we are not supposed to use our powers for our own personal gain.
You know, you might want to keep it down. I mean, it might be a bit hectic, but still.
Come on, you guys.
So get a job like everybody else.
I'm using my mind instead.
Whew. Oh goodness. Oh good.
Oh no.
Oh God, Annie's partner just came in and he's headed this way.
Oh no. Oh no.
Hey, Inspector Morris, right?
This is awkward.
Andy, I don't know. Is he? Okay, breathe, Piper, breathe. I have not. Wait.
I think we should.
Bye. I hate being a witch.
She is just growing more and more to be my favorite of the sisters. She's just so wholesome.
We don't know anything about these powers. Why we have them, what they mean, where they even come from. I mean, how do we know it's not...
A
How do we know
curse.
it's not from evil?
Piper.
She's amazing.
I just want to be normal again. As messed up as that was. Is that too much to ask for?
I know it's not gonna exactly help her, but you know, normal.
You are the sweetest, most caring person I have ever met.
2 episodes in and you're already amazing.
If it wasn't to do good things with it. To protect the innocent. Just like the Book of Shadows says. Besides, if anyone should be concerned with being bad, it's me, right?
I like that.
Of course, there was the,
That was nice too.
The what? The what? The
You know, that's not the point. It's... I haven't seen you in almost 7 years, and
Ooh.
to start right back where we left off is...
I know, believe me. I just want to know
I
what
can
you
understand
want,
her
that's all.
concerns.
Why can't you tell me?
Oh. Leap of faith. Oh, look at her.
I'm good!
Yeah, you are.
Actually, this was the only sculpture he exhibited himself.
Watch out!
Oh no, those shoes.
We can sort out the details when you come in. In the meantime, welcome aboard.
Thanks.
Hey.
Thanks a lot. Bye.
I'm thinking, like, if a woman, she knocked it to, yeah, she just that
Well, What do you
face.
think?
I think either she's the luckiest woman alive, or she's a witch.
What do you know? What do you know?
Piper, it's me, Phoebe!
Oh no. Yeah, run, 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 run. Because she was able to use her abilities! Damn it!
Muhammad invoked it centuries ago to banish Javna back to wherever the hell he came from.
Yeah, well, the problem is we don't know who Javna really is, let alone where he is.
But she will. She'll know because that's where she was, and oh shh.
Brittany?
Can she just reverberate it back on here? Oh, you're just getting Superman vibes for some reason. Ugh. There you go. Immortality is a bitch.
Pictures of me.
You have any idea how lucky you are? This guy's the stalker.
I'll side him inside. His car's here, so he might still be around. Stay with him.
Yeah, you'll you know, just be hoovering him up.
Hey, how about that? You fixed it.
How about that?
Come in handy once in a while.
Uh-huh. Hypocrite.
And last night's winning lotto numbers were 4,
Oh!
19, 30, 30,
How?
and 40.
How did you know?
See, I told you. You can't intentionally use the powers for your own personal gain, remember?
Yeah.
It's a good thing I didn't take the tags off that dress.
So yeah, overall I thought this was enjoyable, especially since it kind of pushes things further with the three sisters, of course, where they're still just trying to explore themselves with their new abilities. But no, it was just a fairly enjoyable episode where I feel like all of the sisters had some very, very decent you know, moments in this episode, even like with Phoebe, who I would say probably had, I don't know if she would, if I would say she had the least developed story, but you know, with Prue, there is of course her relationship with Andy and how you know, complicated things are being with that, but also with her and her new job, which I want to say, you know, we had a good introduction with Rex, like he was in the elevator eavesdropping, and then he's like, so yeah, I'm here, want the job, basically. But the woman that was with him when she was proving if she could really use her knowledge, she is, you know, kind of suspicious with the fact that she hates Prue so much, seemingly. I don't know why. You know, she just walks in and suddenly she thinks that Prue is just an annoyance. So yeah, to the point where I was like debating, because of the shot, I was not sure if she accidentally stumbled into the ladder or if she purposely stumbled into it. But when, you know, Prue walked off, she pulled her face. I'm like, yeah, she was being petulant for some reason. And then she said she's either lucky or she's a witch, which is very, very specific of an accusation to rely on the latter. So yeah, but yeah, I'm keeping my eyes on her because the fact that she just hated Prue's guts from the moment she walked in to that room is just very, very interesting. So, I mean, she could be someone who is, you know, just spiteful or whatever, but I don't trust her. So, I'm finding myself having a lack of trust with certain characters in this show. So yeah, I am worried that Andy's gonna prove to be someone revealed later on that's going to be not entirely trusting, but we'll just have to wait and see, because I do want Prue and Andy to work things out. So yeah, I think they make for a very, very great couple, and obviously there was a bit of complications with their prior relationship being so long ago, and you know, their first date, they end up having sex, and it does create some kind of anxiety about, are we rushing into this? Is this really healthy for us if we want to start again, to kind of pick back up where we last left off, rather than, you know, starting anew? So yeah, it was just very interesting to go into Prue's story and whatnot, as well as the fact that obviously she is giving certain instructions to her other sisters. And, you know, I do want to, you know, call a bit of hypocrisy when she was in the elevator and she, you know, just whammied the elevator to her stop. So, because one has to think that what would happen if she didn't use her abilities to take a bit of a shortcut. So, yeah, so really that was her own bit of personal gain. So yeah, but we'll just have to wait and see how that develops, because I can see her bending a few of the rules. So yeah. But of course, you had Phoebe, who tried to it's very interesting how you've got someone so anxious like Piper, you've got someone so strict like Prue, and then there's Phoebe, who just has that kind of flamboyancy with her, where she obviously tried to use her abilities for her own gain with the guy at the bar. I don't know how she knew about his name. I'm not sure. I'm sure we're gonna get further clarity on the extent of their abilities. Of course, it's still episode 2, but she knew his name. So yeah, like Alec, his name was, and I'm wondering how, because it's not like he had a sign. He had one of those like things on saying, "Hello, my name is Alec." So yeah, but maybe that's part of her part of her abilities, that she knows their names, etc., that knows how their conversations will play out, etc. But like I said, I'm sure we're going to get further clarity on their abilities in future episodes. It's only episode 2, so yeah. But no, I kind of liked what she was doing in this episode, not just in regards to comforting Piper, obviously, which I'll get onto in a bit, but no, she really helped an old couple out. I mean, obviously, she wanted a bit of the moolah as well. But no, I think she's not losing any kind of sleep about the fact that her own abilities being used for personal gain just amounted to nothing. It's the goodness of your heart that really counts, I guess, because they're all well, the old couple, all well and good. So yeah, really really like that. But yeah, like I said, even though I guess there is kind of a less developing focus on Phoebe compared to Prue and Piper, it's still really really good to have her integrated with Javner, in regards to the fact that he wanted to give her the opportunity of modeling, when of course he had more nefarious means going on. What I also really really liked is when she had the flash forwards to her being restrained by Javner. We didn't see any kind of we didn't see her age and whatnot. It her sisters were always coming, so they cut off at the a really really appropriate point, just to give that bit of suspense. So I really really do like that. Just a little bit of a edit that I thought was really really great. Just ended that point, because what really happened was obviously what we saw in the flash forwards happened, and then the sisters walked in, so we didn't see them walk in when it came to the flash forward. So yeah, just something that I really really appreciated with that bit. So yeah, and then there is Piper, who, I mean, I said that in the last episode, if I had to pick one of the sisters that I was being warmed to the most, it would be Piper. She just has that energy that radiates cinnamon roll, and this episode was no exception, because obviously she was very very anxious in regards to the fact that you have this documentary saying, hey, witches are bad. So yeah, and then obviously she talked to that pastor who didn't exactly help her worries anyway. So yeah, but no, I really really liked exploring about her character further, about that kind of anxious state she was in, and like I said, the talk that Phoebe gave to her, and just comforting her, was just really really nice to see, because she not only was she very very frightened in regards to what could happen, especially since she doesn't she's too sweet. So yeah, but yeah, like you had Phoebe who was just joking, and like after that wholesome talk, and she definitely raised her spirits, and not just that though, but gave her confidence as well, because when she went back to the church, you just saw how confident she was after proving that that documentary can go in the bin. So yeah, not just that though, but I really liked how obviously her worries about becoming evil took after she proved herself with the church, there was that nice moment where she was able to help Brittany and do good. Yeah, that does vanquish the kind of worries in that moment. There might be further worries down the line, but she was able to help someone who was in need, and in doing so she was able to save Phoebe, because with the note that Phoebe was given, you had Brittany react and put two and two together, and yeah, it was all about saving Phoebe. So yeah, I really liked Piper in this episode, and just that worry about being evil, and with Piper, she wanted to do good. So yeah, really liked Piper's story. So yeah, but no, overall this was pretty neat stuff, and yeah, again, enjoying the sisters, the whole, I guess, demon of the week, we'll call it, like reflecting on Buffy and Supernatural. Yeah, very interesting stuff, especially with the siphoning of the youth abilities. And not just that though, when Prue was up against Javna, she took no shit in regards to Javna using the Superman eye effect. So yeah, but I was wondering if her abilities were able to counter it, like I don't thinking about Harry Potter, for example, when you have Voldemort and Harry and there's just this clash. No one's I am wondering if that came into play in that moment, because she wasn't having any of it. So yeah, good on Prue. But again, being the I guess older, the more protective sibling, I would say. Like in the last episode, she was protecting her other sisters, and it was really good to see. So yeah, Prue, good on her. So yeah, great stuff, and I'm excited to see how episode 3 will deliver. But yeah, until then, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!